Twitch, and then we are live on YouTube. Someone please confirm that. What? But we are outside. I'm gonna move this slightly to the fucking left, and here we
No,
go.
put it back, put it in your mouth so
It's
we can hear you
fucking
better.
covering my ass. This is my moneymaker right here.
That's
All right. And this is look how beautiful this face is.
we want to be able to hear you.
Look, I'll be right here. If I need to say something special,
There,
like
sounds good.
Weddle
That's
looks like CM Punk, that I will get a little
Twins.
close. Twinsies, bro. Twinsies.
Twins.
Chat. If y'all think that Weddle
hey,
looks like CM
I
Punk,
don't see it.
hey, we're live on YouTube and on Twitch, so I got the
You are?
notifications. Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
But yeah. Yeah. See, twinsies. Y'all hear that? Yeah, twinsies.
Y'all are wrong for that.
Just in case you
You know
didn't hear
what?
it, Weddle.
You know what? I'm
Same
gonna go.
jeans, same
Same
styles, same
beard,
age.
same like I don't know, like I'm gonna yap no matter what everyone else thinks and just try to piss people off attitude, like same energy.
How come y'all like him and you don't like me? Is a thing.
Why are you on the podcast? Do you think you're on here because we don't like you or what? Like what do you mean, dog?
I feel validated. Thank you. That's how I can get off the air now.
There we go.
Okay,
Uh,
so we outside, we out here. It's your boy
oh,
Aaron.
that's me. Oh no. No, you pointed at me. I was like, what?
That's me.
There we go.
It's your boy Omar, and it's your boy, the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing,
Oh,
limousine
God.
riding, jet flying, son of a gun.
Oh, I got me yawning.
Hard time holding these alligators
We
down.
just got up to 2 viewers.
The guy who hates promos.
Yeah.
Cutting no promo.
Cutting a promo, bro. Of course.
And you know what's wrong? You want to know why I like that promo? Because it's only fucking 2 minutes or it's only 30 seconds. We don't need 15-minute long promos. You know what? Let's start out with that.
Cut to 15 long
Why?
promo on
It's
promo.
called storytelling.
How much storytelling do we need from men jacked up on steroids in their underwear?
Okay, first of all, there's a wellness policy. No? Okay. So,
No steroids.
All natural.
It
Jacked
wasn't
up
the Hogan era
they're on the LeBron.
and the 50s.
They're on that new Balco or what?
Bro, it's all natural PEDs now. Come on.
All right. Okay. I want y'all to tell me why a 15-minute long promo is necessary, and under what circumstance is it justified?
When you're trying to build a thing like Money in the Bank, which we're supposed to be talking about, not shitting on promos. Like when there's a large thing like Money in the Bank, why would it matter?
Does it need a large promo?
Yes, it does. Like we need to be
Why?
invested on who wins this thing. It's like, or
No, we
else it's
don't.
just gonna be 6 men slapping meat over a ladder. Like we go do that
With no
anywhere else.
context.
Yeah, with no
Like,
context. Bro. This
You
is-
need a story.
you need cinema.
Okay, but do you need 15 minutes of promos every freaking show?
Yeah.
It's a TV show.
Yeah, like you're gonna get the same thing. You're gonna get the same formula over and over again.
When you
I'm
watch
tired of it.
like when you watch a movie like an action movie, like you just want the action parts, not the storytelling. You just want fucking guns and fighting, and the movie's over in
If
5
I'm
minutes.
if I'm watching an action movie, I want action.
But
Okay, I'm gonna give you
that
guys an
action
example.
needs a story.
I'm gonna give you guys an example. Okay, we're watching a football game. Do you guys care about the halftime interviews? There's a reason why they're only 30 seconds. Because the product is gonna speak for itself. The game is gonna speak for
Okay,
itself.
But that's a
but talk
sport.
about commercials. Like the product does not speak for itself. Every 2 seconds is fucking commercials. Fucking this. Fucking
Even
that.
during the game, they're called
There-
billboards.
And then like in a football game, they'll go fucking stand there and we're all just like like fucking looking around in the stadium like fucking mentitos. Like I don't know. Like,
And do you guys like that?
Yeah,
And do you guys like?
well, I would
It's
like
part of
it
the
if someone
experience.
was cutting. If fucking George Kittle was cutting a promo in the middle of that, I would enjoy it personally.
A 15-minute long promo?
Yeah, if he was like cero miedo,
Okay.
fuck,
Before a
fucking
game?
Rob Gronkowski.
Okay.
I hate that motherfucker. Like if wrestling cut promos,
Why Gronk?
I don't know. Like I just thought about like another fucking like. Can
You
you
just caught
imagine
astray.
fucking like.
I know. Sorry, Gronk. No, actually,
Look,
you can take
here,
over.
this is perfect. I'm gonna cut like if I was Mac Jones and I'm about to start for the 49ers over Brock Purdy, I'm about to cut a promo on Brock Purdy's ass right there in the middle of the field. That's why I'm more like this is what football needs.
15 minutes?
Sure.
I'm not saying
On Brock
I'm not
Purdy?
saying promos. I'm not saying promos are not relevance. I'm not saying don't have promos. I'm saying don't have 15-minute long promos right in the beginning of the show where they all end the same way. They all end and they go the same way. The era I come from,
Oh my
the
god.
promos were like 2
40s.
minutes.
They would throw beer at the end and everyone would be like, bro,
Yeah.
like, oh my
Because
God.
because the wrestling matches were bangers.
There would be like
It wasn't
19
it wasn't
stunners, bro, with a guy that couldn't even walk, and then everyone would fucking be all fucking moist. You know,
like CM
exactly, bro.
John Cena. That's the biggest draw that wrestling has right now. John Cena and CM Punk. Do y'all
Yeah.
not realize how
And
crappy that is?
don't
Roman Reigns,
you should
Cody
chill.
Rhodes,
Where is
the
Roman Reigns?
woman.
The women.
Yeah, that's carrying, I think, for a lot of people. Honestly, bro, a lot of the discourse that I see is just about women wrestlers nowadays. Like, you know, the chokehold that they have on people. You see what I did there? Sleeper hold, you know, those type of things.
On what?
On the
He's
fandom.
proud of that.
Yeah, you know. But to bring it back to what we're supposed to talk about, which is fucking Money in the Bank.
I'm not done yet.
Oh my
Don't-
god!
don't take it away.
The guy who hates promos keep cutting promos.
6 minute promo on fucking promos.
It's
Well-
called the World Wrestling Federation.
6 minutes.
Not
and
the
24
World
seconds.
Promo Entertainment. It's not. The promos can't be better than the wrestling matches. And right now the
Okay.
promos suck and the wrestling sucks.
We should
That's what's going on.
we should watch a AEW show with Waddle. I think he might actually.
He would love it.
Yeah.
What's AEW? What's that?
It's like this WCW nowadays. It's like the other brand that goes on. It's actually really fun. I've enjoyed every single AEW thing. That
I don't
I've
hate
watched.
on it. It's fun, but I prefer WWE.
Yeah, but it's no pro like it. It's just straight putazos. A lot of flips and shit. Like it's I don't know. Like the wrestling's different.
All we
the show's
need.
different.
That's all we need. Just
No
wrestling.
storytelling.
It's
And then like it
That's
just people are like it's just yeah, it's just wrestling. Like that's all it is. Like people dropping elbow drops like 70 times. Like
yeah. And what's
You'll get bored real
what's wrong
quick.
with that?
You'll get
nothing-
bored real quick.
It's different. Like I don't know. We went to a crowd in San Jose, and it was fun, but it was like you don't get as amped. Like it's kind of like a kickback. It's kind of hard to describe. Like you're kind of just kicking it with the
Like two
fucking
uncles
fans.
fighting at the cookout or what?
Yeah, and everyone's just jeering, bro. Like you could hear everyone. So I remember, like you would just hear like people talk hellish shit, like "fuck your Bob," you know, just like random shit. Like it's a totally
I'm not
different
saying, like,
vibe.
Like I said, I'm not saying don't have promos. I'm
8
saying
minutes.
less promos, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and more matches. More matches. Where is Roman Reigns? Like I don't even care about him. I wasn't gonna acknowledge him a couple of months ago. Now I'm gonna acknowledge him less. Oh my God. Anyway, we have two people watching. Shout out the.
I'm reformed.
They acknowledge Roman Reigns. Those two people.
I'm reformed now.
No, they don't. Hey, chat. Do y'all acknowledge Roman Reigns?
Acknowledge your tribal chief.
No, he
I gotta put in my chat.
he makes some terrible decisions. I can't do that. Him and Paul Heyman, bro, both disappointed me, bro. I was fans, and now they're not.
Do you guys remember in Star Wars? Who's that big slug-looking guy in Star Wars?
Jabba the Hutt.
That's Paul Heyman. Every time I see him, that's
I don't know nothing about Star Wars.
Hey,
Jabba
Star
the
Wars-
Heyman.
Star Wars is lit, bro. Star Wars is fucking lit. It's one of a fucking George Lucas will be written down as Shakespeare in the fucking future, bro. He's gonna be known as.
No, he'll be written down as George Lucas.
Nah, bro, that was just fucking brilliant, bro. And Triple H, I'm gonna slap Triple H. I'm gonna say that right the fuck now.
Tell us how you feel.
Look, let's start with this on Money in the Bank. If y'all want to fucking start it, what the fuck is Grande American doing? Hey, that was kind of nice. Grande American. Let's write that down, someone. If we get destroyed because if I said cunt 3 times, I don't care. It was worth it. But what is he doing? What is he doing in wrestling? What is he doing in that match? Beating CM Punk and AJ Styles. Like, I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it. I haven't watched Raw just because they're on some bullshit. So I don't know.
Okay. So earlier this week you mentioned something about the product and how much have you been watching? How much wrestling have you been watching? How much of an effort have you made to watch wrestling
Since Mania,
since since Mania? Even yeah, since Mania.
I've only watched like the PLEs, like Saturday night's main event, and then like I've watched maybe 2 or 3 Smackdowns, and maybe like 1 or 2 Raws. The Raws, I'll watch the Penta matches or the Dom matches, and I'll just like fucking plug out. Cause honestly, like in my unbiased, no, actually in my totally biased opinion, those are both really good performers. You know, when they're out there and wrestling,
Ooh.
Penta and Dom, they're gonna have like a good match. And so like even Dom like is good storytelling. Like I don't know, it's just fun to watch. I just like laughing at him and his little gimmicks and shit.
You
So
just had to bring up Dom, huh?
yeah, come on, bro. He's the greatest intercontinental champion of all time. What do you mean?
What is he?
The
Say it
great.
again.
Is he? Does he have a match this weekend? Aaron? Do you know?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Dang. Well, my prediction. There goes my first prediction. I thought Dirty Dom was gonna win the briefcase, but Aaron was right.
Well, you didn't specify when.
That's true.
It was gonna
That is true. Coming next year.
happen.
Coming next year.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
but how? What do you? Okay. Well, first things first. What do you know about Money in the
oh,
Bank?
yes, thank you. For the uninitiated, how would you guys describe Money in the Bank? So I've been seeing ladders
So look
A
at
and a
lot.
this
briefcase.
picture. Uh, above us right here.
I can't
So,
see it.
I mean, in the YouTube thing, oh fuck, I'm not sharing the screen. The point is, it's Jeff Hardy jumping ass first from a fucking 20-foot ladder onto another ladder. That's what you're gonna see this weekend. That's Money in the Bank. But
Am I gonna?
not only is it a ladder match that it's the foundations are the Hardy Boys, the TLC, that type of stuff. And but there's the added caveat that the briefcase is gonna give them a world championship shot.
So okay, Aaron. So like, is it so the winner of this match? So there's gonna be a lot of putazos. I anticipate a lot of spots. Is it tables too?
No, just
Just
ladders.
ladders, a shitload
Just
Just
of
ladders?
ladders.
ladders.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say El Grande Americano wins this, and he has the briefcase. How does he win? Does he have to pin somebody, or does he just get the briefcase?
He needs to climb the ladder and grab the briefcase.
Oh, look, I'm
Damn.
gonna say something. I'm gonna fully convert to AEW if he wins that shit, bro. I'm gonna fucking start a revolution, bro. I don't care. Like whatever I thought John Cena was gonna do when he ruined wrestling, I'm gonna do it, bro. Like I'm gonna fuck it up. Like I don't care. I'm already pissed,
Okay.
bro. I don't even know how to fucking react to that.
Okay, Aaron. I was gonna ask you something. Okay. So yes, here we go. So this person has the briefcase, and then what can they do with it?
They can at whatever time to whatever champion. They can cash in to the World Heavyweight. They can cash in for the WWE, and they have 1 year to cash in. And they can do it
So
whenever they want, however they want.
so are they gonna do it like when they cash it in? Do they just say, "Hey, I want to cash it in," and they'll just strip somebody's championship, or how does it go?
Mm-mm.
Nope. Like it can be like say like the champion has a match and it's a long match or like he's tired at the end, he wins. That the guy with the briefcase can come in and cash in at that time. They bring a ref and like I'm cashing in and then boom, match starts.
Oh, okay. So it would be like a match then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a match, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So then, so then you don't automatically get a title, you get a title shot.
You get a title shot, yeah, whenever you want.
Okay. And can you choose what belt you want?
Any belt you
Can
want.
Hey, people have
so
Any.
even done
so
it in a mid card belt. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
usually
they
it's
can go
it's the world titles, but yeah, you can do any belt.
okay. So this Money in the Bank match is gonna be Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, Seth
Yeah.
Rollins, Penta, Andrade, El Grande Americano. So it's one, two, three, four, five, six. Um, what do you think, Aaron? Who do you got?
Oof. This is tough because a lot of these wrestlers in this match have potential to be world heavyweight or WWE champion. Like Solo, he's been doing, you know, all the work for the past 2 years with the Bloodline against the Bloodline. Like he's a solid candidate. LA Knight, he had a little run back in 2024 where he wrestled Roman for the title and he was really over and a lot of people wanted him to win the title. So
Yeah.
he could be a good one too. And then we have Penta who, he's first year in WWE. That could be a great way to, send them off to the main eventers and same thing with Andrade. He's been there. I mean, he's been there. He's been fired. He's come back. He's just been there. But again, this is also a good way to propel him to, a bigger status. And Grande Americano, I mean, I don't care about that guy. And then Rollins. Rollins is the only top main eventer in this match. Like all these are mid carders, and Rollins is the only main event guy in this match. So there's a lot of people saying maybe he wins it, or I don't know. I don't think he will though.
Okay, quick question before we pivot on to Omar. Are there disqualifications here?
Nope.
No.
It's a ladder match. You
Can
do
somebody-
whatever you want.
Whatever the
Can
hell.
somebody interfere?
Anybody.
Yes, anybody. Anything.
Anything goes.
You know,
Omar, are we gonna see Paul Heyman?
I don't know. I don't care. You got focus that you're gonna see what you want. People crazy shit jumping through ladders. Like enjoy the positives, please, bro.
Just enjoy. Like if
Like,
you only
Like enjoy life. Like of all the things you think of when we talk about Money in the Bank, you think of Paul Heyman. And, like listen to what we like, bro. Like no,
there's fucking ladders
ladders.
involved, and you're
There's
thinking about Paul Heyman.
Heyman. Like look at this picture.
Why would I want to see Jabba the Hutt? Why?
Well,
¿Y la va a
then-
cagar otra vez?
In what?
He's not in the match.
And what have we
Don't
said?
worry about him.
Why are we talking about Paul Heyman right now?
Because he's gonna come interfere. He's gonna do his little mamadas, and everybody's gonna be like, "Ooh," and I'm just gonna be like, "Okay, another more shenanigans." Is that what we're doing?
Or you're gonna see fucking Andrade do a Spanish fly into a fucking ladder, and it's gonna be the craziest
Exactly.
fucking shit ever.
Exactly. Now, Omar, I wanted to pivot to you, because Aaron brings up an interesting point, and I wanted to ask this. So it sounds like the competition is kind of level. So you're not. I mean, besides El Gran Mary, what?
Cunt.
But you're not really mad at anybody else in this card, is what you're saying?
No, honestly,
You think
like, Solo Sikoa is I think a good shout. Like I didn't even know he was in this match until I saw the card, and I actually would be okay with pretty much everyone winning it except for El Grande Americano. I think the only one that is a very long shot, not because of his in-ring performance, but just because of how he's been being pushed in the WWE, is Andrade. But I think for sure he's gonna have some crazy ass spots and do some cool shit with Penta. And I personally want Penta to win it. If I'm like not trying to look at who they're booking or long term storytelling, and I even think that probably has really good long term storytelling because they've been like putting the seeds with that. I just think Penta with the briefcase would be. Imagine him fucking strutting down
With the
bro. With
briefcase.
the briefcase. Ooh,
Come on, Mark. Come on.
Let me fucking sit here. I'm gonna pretend it's my briefcase. I'm fucking speaking it into fucking existence, bro. Cerro
Shout out to
Miedo
Alexa.
for
shout
the
out to Alexa.
fucking- Let's go. Yeah, shout out.
Okay. So okay, your sentimental favorite is Penta. But who do you think is really gonna get? As far as like your understanding with the push, where how certain wrestlers are pushed and stuff, who do you think is gonna take it then? Like, who do you think?
The top two
Go ahead.
runners are probably LA Knight or Seth Rollins. I doubt
Okay.
it's gonna be Seth Rollins. Just because with the faction that he has now, I think he could just win a championship without the Money in the Bank match. And I also think that's where the shenanigans are gonna lie. I think like Jay, CM Punk, all of that stuff is gonna go down, and they're gonna screw Seth from winning that, and that's how someone like LA Knight could get it. Because a lot of people, when Damian Priest won it, right, they wanted LA Knight to go over. But I think this is the right time because if they don't, I was thinking about it. Like if they don't capitalize on LA Knight's fire, which is I feel like kind of sizzling out now compared to last year, it'll sizzle out completely. So they kind of need, I would say, strap a rocket on them and really give them that opportunity. But I think even outside of sentimentality, I think Penta is a close third to all of those guys. So
Well, I didn't know that LA Knight was that kind of a guy. Like honestly, I had no idea. Um, Talk to me about LA Knight, Aaron. About his push and how he fizzled out, if you can, and then talk to me about who your favorite is and who you think the company's going to push for this match to be the winner of this match. Go ahead.
LA Knight was pretty over and was a crowd favorite for all of
Really?
2023 and 2024. Yeah, like
hmm
he was the Jey Uso. He was the, every entrance on SmackDown, he would come out the
yeah,
biggest pop of the night. So that's why he, wrestled Roman for the title and had these big time matches. But WWE didn't capitalize on it, not giving him necessarily the world title, but like a title during the time he was hot. They kind of waited till he kind of fizzled out, and then he won the U.S. title, and then it just didn't catch fire again, like it did when he was really over. So ever since he won the U.S. title, he like the fire wasn't there, and then he lost it. That didn't help at all, and he was just ever since he's just been coasting and in the mid card, not doing much.
yeah, and it's
Well,
been a
okay.
trip
So,
because like even their
oh,
like I've noticed their like from Survivor Series to Money in the or not Money in the Bank to Mania, like the pops were different. Like you could kind of just feel it like sizzle out. The pop at Mania for LA Knight, I feel like wasn't as big. But for Survivor Series and those type of things, like it was slightly bigger, and even from Survivor Series, like it was quieter than what I expected, having seen his whole rise. Like Aaron said, 2 years prior to that, because he had already had the belt, and that was kind of like a lackluster little match and run.
so
So
what you're saying? So, the thing I really care about, how's his in-ring performance?
really good.
Like, okay, what would you compare it to, his performance,
If John
as
Cena
far as
was like more athletic, uh, a lot of people actually have used to compare him to a mix of The Rock and Stone Cold, um, with his
okay,
like captivating, like the way everything he does in the ring, like kind of gets to elicits a reaction of the crowd, like LA Knight, yeah, and like his move is kind of like the stunner. He like kind of walks in like Stone Cold, like talking hella shit, like all of that. He's like a
okay.
big like guy, but he kind of is a little athletic, so he does some like cool stuff off the ropes, like that type of thing. His style is interesting, I would say. Like he's a really good in ring performer. Every time you watch it, like it's captivating.
What do you think, Aaron, of LA Knight?
I mean, during his run, I was a big fan. Um, when he wrestled Roman and all that, but like again, WWE didn't capitalize, and when you fizzle out, it's kind of hard to spark that fire again, and it's kind of hard to get the people to get behind you, and he hasn't had big matches ever since. He's just been, on SmackDown, regular matches, short storylines. Like it just hasn't been the same. But he, like Omar said, he's a good in-ring performer. Like he can do some cool stuff for his body type and his age. He's pretty up there in age, and he can still move.
Yeah, and
What is he, like 27 now? Up there in age, or
no, bro, he's
Now he's like
like
in his
yours,
40s.
44. I don't know, something like that. What was I gonna
Aaron,
say? He's younger than you. That means, but what is? I was gonna say something else. Oh, I just recently watched his match with Jacob Fatu. That's one of your boys, Waddle. Banger of a match, bro. They both held it. The Mania one, Aaron.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
it was so good, man.
That
Like
was a good match. Yeah.
a good ass match. So I think they both kind of have similar styles in the fact that they're like just nonstop putazos when they're in the ring.
so okay, Aaron, so who's your sentimental favorite, and who do you think is really gonna win?
obviously Penta, I want Penta to win again. Like that'd be pretty cool, but I think Solo Sikoa is gonna win it because he's
Mm,
been cutting his teeth for the past 2 years with the Bloodline against the Bloodline. He even with all that work and how over he was, he didn't have Mania matches. WrestleMania 40 he didn't have a match. WrestleMania 41 he didn't have a match. So like a lot of people, kind of saw that too. Like, hey, this guy's been putting all the work, and he's not having he's not being rewarded with Mania matches. So I think it's a good opportunity to give him the briefcase and put that rocket back on his back and send him up there.
So you guys think that he would be a good guy to have this briefcase? Like the tension it would create in like you guys' storyline. Um,
cinema.
do you guys think it would be good then? He would be good for that.
Yeah, and especially because he's a heel. You know, I feel like
Okay.
when the heel has the briefcase, it's much better, more entertaining. And also, he has Fatu, he has his other goons. Like it can be a good storyline too.
Who's the guy that's in what do you call that? With Seth Rollins. There's a guy that comes out with Seth Rollins. He's a bigger guy. What's his name?
Bronson Reed. I
Braun
think
That's
that's
not
the
Breaker?
him,
guy.
right?
No,
No, no,
No, the
no,
other guy.
no,
Braun Breaker.
That's not him?
no.
No, the other guy. I know Braun Breaker.
Bronson
Bronson
Reed.
Reed.
Okay.
He just came
Okay, so you
back.
guys want Penta? Okay. Omar, did you pick Solo Sikoa or who did you pick
And
for LA Knight?
I didn't. I put my top three
Are you
as
just
Seth, LA Knight, and Penta. But I actually I think Aaron Shout is a really good one, and I think Solo would actually be a really good. Usually it's like a heel. Typically that's Money in the Bank, and I think like the character. Speaking of storylines that Solo has been building for the past like year or two would be like perfect for Money in the Bank because he's just hella fucking funny and like hella like
He's a walking meme.
he really is, bro. Like so just personally like I would enjoy watching him with Money in the Bank, and I wasn't. I judged Solo really bad. Like I wasn't a fan. I was like, this guy doesn't even talk. Like what's he doing with the bloodline? But once he separated from Roman's bloodline, like he kind of like grew a personality. I feel like they just kind of let him do his own thing. And he just is really really funny.
you just made my point. He doesn't need to talk.
Yes, he does. I just said he sucked when he
Thanks.
didn't talk.
Eh,
Yeah, like what do you? Made the exact opposite point. Like what do you mean?
I don't know, man. I heard something different.
Oh, you're right.
All right. So, I actually have something to say. I did watch the Money in the Bank qualification match,
Which one?
and it was El Grande Americano, it was AJ Styles, and it was CM Punk. The worst wrestler out of all of those three was CM Punk. He was the worst. He was the absolute worst. He was the slowest. He was the sloppiest. He was the least technical. He was the least high flying. He you know how you can be overwhelmed by something and you
Oh,
can be underwhelmed by
yeah,
something?
I've heard this
I'm
like a
just
million
whelmed.
times.
yeah.
I'm whelmed by CM Punk. I don't get the hype. I don't get it. I don't get it. I
Look,
don't I don't want to
it's
see him at Money in the Bank. I don't care. I don't want him to interfere. I just don't want to see his ass. I don't know. I don't get it.
if someone
I
talked about
don't.
my brother like that, I would be very upset. And I'm upset because I when I see CM Punk, I see my brother. I'm like, you know what? There goes that guy. That is the age of my brother and does the same thing. Like when no one wants to hear that he hates CM Punk or whatever, he will say it. He will
It's not that I hate CM Punk. It's just I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I
just
don't.
look in the mirror. Like you'll get the hype in 2 seconds. Like, what do you mean you don't get it? He's literally you.
And I do want to shout out El Grande Americano. Not necessarily the gimmick, but I think that you brought it up, Omar, when you were when in your spiel. He's a good wrestler. There's no need for him to have this dumbass gimmick. There isn't. He put on a really good show against with AJ Styles and CM Punk. He did. I would almost want to say he and AJ Styles carried that match. AJ Styles is good. Um, El Grande Americano is a good wrestler. But I
Chad
want to ask
Gable.
you guys this question.
Chad. It's Chad.
I will not refer to El Grande Americano as it's either Chad Gable or El Grande American. Okay, all right. I don't know.
Okay, well.
Fuck that fool.
All right. Well, I wanted to ask you guys, and I just thought of this when I was watching the match the other night. Do you guys think that the likes of Andrade, and I have a question after that. Actually, I'll ask that question first. How do you think the fandom would react if it's Penta that wins this match?
I feel like it would. I would fucking explode like fucking brick heart. You know, like it would be crazy. Like I don't know. Like I
Come
don't.
where?
It is,
Like,
man.
dude, that shit was. Imagine the Mexican Latino fans, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Like, when was the last time we had some shit like that happen, bro? Ray, like,
Right? Maybe Alberto Del Rio, but he was a heel and
he
no one
was.
liked
No
him.
one liked them, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't even
But
like
like
them.
maybe Ray winning the title at WrestleMania 22.
Dude, it's been 20 years, bro. 20 fucking years since we had something, bro. Give us something. Not this fucking grande cunt bitch shit, bro. Give us fucking stuff. Bro, I'm gonna slap.
You know, Omar's getting hyped already.
Bro, let me triple fucking H. Stop being a cunt, bro. Like fucking push people of color wrestlers, bro. You're pushing people of color women wrestlers, and they're fucking carrying the fucking company. Let fucking Trick Williams, let Carmelo Hayes, let Andrade, let Penta, let all these guys cook, because they are the best performers that you have, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, they're the best in-ring guys, and you are sticking them behind gimmicks. I take R-Truth and fucking Carlitos over fucking, I don't know, any of the fucking
John
basic.
Cena and CM Punk. Say it. Say it.
I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Fucking, like, why do I have to watch Tomasa Ciampa and DIY over and over again in the Motor City fucking water guns? Like, bro, I don't care about the
Water
Motor City
guns.
Water guns, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm tired of seeing middle-aged white men, bro, like, do shit. I'm sorry. That are bronze. First of all, like, you guys are white and pale as fuck. Put some respect on Sheamus, because that motherfucker will never get a spray tan ever in his life. Ever. And all of these fucking... And John Cena. That's the one thing I respect about John Cena
Joke's
right
on
now.
you. Sheamus is spray tanned.
He's actually fucking a few shades lighter, bro.
All right, carry on.
No, man, it's just nonsense. Like, why the fuck is Braun Breaker coming out looking like a fucking orange? Like,
That's
why?
just how the funny.
Dude, why, bro? Like, what are you doing? Like, what is going on? And Paul Heyman, now I'm gonna do it. Why is he out here fucking looking like an orange, bro? Like,
Jabba
what?
the Hutt.
No,
Call
bro,
him.
look, like, you can't be saying like, oh, you're about to get deported when you fucking want to look like us, bro. When you go get paid to fucking look at my skin tone, this is all natural, baby. I get out here in the sun for 2 seconds and I look like this. You can never have this melanin ever, bro. So fucking show. Fucking Triple H, give some love to our melanin brothers out here, bro. They're the ones carrying Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Penta, fucking, and then all the women, Roxanne, Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi. The people of color are carrying this fucking company, and Triple H refuses to let them to the top. So Penta better win this strap. Penta better win this for the fucking people. And if we're not, I'm fucking revolutionizing wrestling. I'll go fuck. Well,
Hey, Aaron, you did say something interesting. Oh, wait.
oh god, where's my inhaler? Full fuck. Jesus. Thank
You like that? You like that SpongeBob meme when he's standing naked and he's going.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh, Aaron. Okay, back to the original question. How do you think the fandom, not us, but the fandom, would receive Penta being the Money in the Bank match winner?
I feel like people will love it. Like ever since he debuted, you know, people been going crazy. Even before he debuted, when there were just rumors that he was going to sign with WWE, people were going crazy. now that he's in WWE, people, you all you see is this in the crowd, and you see Penta shirts, you see Penta masks. Like, I feel like people will receive it pretty well. And along all this time, like, he's won people over. Like, there's a lot of people that didn't know who Penta was, and now they do, and they like him. So, and, like, I feel like they'll receive it pretty well.
Could you make the argument then, and I think you guys are convincing me after listening to both of you guys, that Penta would be well received, it would receive an incredible pop, and it would also be good for the company? Would you guys say that Penta is probably, can the argument be made that Penta is potentially the best wrestler, the person indicated, the person in the best position to win this Money in the Bank match?
I would say so. He's I would say it's between Solo and Penta. One of those two, I'll be happy with them winning. If it's
Okay.
LA Knight, again, like we talked about earlier, he kind of fizzled out. Like, he wins the Money in the Bank, okay, but like, we're not gonna be as excited. Rollins, like Omar said earlier, he doesn't need the Money in the Bank to win a world title. He has his own faction. He has Paul Heyman to do his dirty work and give him a title shot. Andrade, he's just another Mercader in the company, and if Grande Americano wins this match, it'll just make zero sense. So I believe it's between Solo and Penta.
Okay. Now I have a quick question. So if I, and this is just I'm trying to deviate, but I want to come back to this point. Um, let's say Penta wins the title, or not the title, but this match, and he has this briefcase. Can he lose the briefcase?
No, he can lose the match when he cashes in, but he can't lose the briefcase.
The only
So he
time
can't like put it on the line or something like
the
that?
only time that's
Mm.
ever happened when is someone gets fired or reprimanded by the company. Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Or
that's
So
injured.
it's not,
or injured. Yeah.
so okay, so it's not like something that you can like put on the line or whatever. So you
No,
can only
no.
use it for the rest. Okay, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Just
That's
need some
yours.
clarification.
No one can take it.
I think that's only
Okay.
happened to like Mr. Kennedy, and it's because Mr.
Yeah.
Kennedy like fucked some shit up. I forgot what the story
He got
was.
he got injured, and then he dropped it to Edge, and apparently he was misdiagnosed and he wasn't injured, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up now. Okay. Now, this is kind of just me speculating. Do you think that the likes of Andrade and El Grande Americano were brought in because of Penta? Because Andrade and El Grande Americano, because styles make fights, right? So Penta, you know, do you guys see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It,
that's a
it's
lot of
this, it's the
people's
same.
predictions that Andrade and Penta are gonna murder El Grande Americano in this match. Like, absolutely, just fucking put him through fucking ladders, do some crazy shit, bro. Because I mean, Andrade has already been in a Money in the Bank, and that was crazy. Like, seeing him do shit in that match. He didn't win, but he's gonna do some crazy shit, and put Penta in
Andrade
there.
is good in these matches.
Yeah,
He's a
Andrade
high flyer, so this is up in his wheelhouse.
and a hard hitter.
Okay.
So he's like a perfect mix of just like putazos and high flying. It's crazy. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm hoping. Look, I don't wish ill on any man except for El Grande American and the other Grande American that's in the fucking other place that we won't talk about. But yeah, I wish they'd destroy that motherfucker real quick. That'll be nice.
All right. So then your sentimental favorite is Penta for both. Aaron says Solo Sikoa. Omar wants Penta. I kind of want Penta. I kind of want it, especially with what Omar said. It's been 20 years, so um, I think it's time. Um, anything else you guys want to add?
I'm excited to see Penta in this match because he's had some crazy ladder matches in other companies, and if we see that in WWE, it's gonna be fucking crazy. And not only him, but um, Rollins, he's a good, cool high flyer, even though he doesn't do it as much because style and his age, but he's been known to fly around. Andrade again, he's a high flyer, and Solo, I'm kind of interested how Solo approaches this match because he's not a high flyer. He's a more grounded hard hitter. So I want to see how he does in this match. And same with LA Knight and Chad Gable. He's a high flyer too. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some crazy stuff in this match.
Ooh, I fear for Chad Gable's head, bro. If that fucker tries to do a flying headbutt into a ladder, like, don't do that, bro. That's why you're doing the Grande Americano gimmick, because you keep on doing
And he
those
has that
fucking.
match. He has a match at Worlds Collides too. So he's gonna be doing
Oh,
a double shift.
Jesus Christ, that man's poor head. Someone check
Uh,
that out, bro. Like, uh,
allegedly.
yeah, like, Jesus, man.
All right, fellas, let's go back. And I think we should talk about the Worlds Collide in a bit. But I wanted to talk about the Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul match. Because Uncle George, shout out Uncle George, our
Shout out.
fan, he says that he predicts that John Cena is going to lose this title and that and Money in the Bank.
Same day cash.
Um,
I mean, his title's not.
yeah,
His title's not. Oh, I like cash in.
yeah. Do you guys think like who has the Money in the Bank right now?
No one.
They would have to win it and then cash it in that same night, which has happened.
Oh shit, that'd be
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
So on a scale for 1 to 10, okay, no, let me ask this question. Why are you guys not excited about this Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, John Cena, and Logan Paul match?
Before we go, Michael says, yeah, pen to my boys. Yes, sir. You already know. Cero.
So Young Hennessy,
Cero.
do you want Penta to win? Let us know what you think.
He said, yeah. I think so. He said,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Pen to my boys.
he did say that. Shout out
Yeah.
Young Hennessy, also our follower. We have a shirt for him.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so back to this, and Hennessy, I'm gonna ask you this question as well, and Uncle George, why are you guys not excited for this Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, John Cena, and Logan Paul
2 words. Logan Paul.
match? What do you think, Aaron?
I mean, I'm not excited, but I feel like this is a good match to build to a Cody and Cena match at SummerSlam, and I think this is the whole point of this match. I think Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso win this match, and Cody pins Cena, and that leads to a match at SummerSlam.
Are there disqualifications here?
No,
There's probably,
yes, it's a tag match.
yeah, but ref bumps are a thing. Like,
Oh yeah,
come
shenanigans.
on. Especially in a match like this. Isn't like Sami Zayn involved and like all this other stuff? And like, yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Sami
So,
Zayn I like, and Seth Rollins.
I also another guy that I fucking judged him and KO. I was like, who the fuck are these? Like, go take a shower, bro. Like, do something. Like, what are you guys doing?
go
Like,
take a
I don't
shower.
know. Like, I don't know. They just didn't look like they could go, but they could go. Like, I've been watching wrestling for a little bit, and then like, dude, when I started like. I like I've told y'all, I started doing wrestling again because of a video game, and in that video game, Sami Zayn is this like crazy conspiracy theorist, and I'm like, what the fuck, like, is going on? So like when he came out, that's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting the whoa, his little fucking song and shit. But yeah, that's my little Sami Zayn blurb.
Do you think? Do you guys think that WWE has missed Cody Rhodes?
Yes.
Omar?
I would say so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say so. Like everything that Logan Paul's been doing, just give it to Cody Rhodes. Give it to anyone else. Like, I feel like people like that take go in whenever like a full timer takes some time off. So I just think if Cody Rhodes is around, he usually is at every show. He's usually doing a lot of different programs, and stuff like that. So you're gonna see him often, and he's gonna take up a lot of time, which means it cuts down other time of other people that I don't want to see, like El Grande Americano. All I'm saying, bro, is Cody Rhodes wouldn't allow a fucking El Grande Americano to do that. You see, Cody Rhodes is a decent American little gimmick. Okay, I don't like American gimmicks. Let's just say that here right now. But
Except Hulk Hogan.
oh god. You know, like, but Cody Rhodes doesn't. He's not like overbearing. Like, I'm this American guy. You know, like all of this shit nonsense. Like he just has a neck tattoo. He just comes out with a trench coat and he does the whoa thing, and it's cool. Like that's not his entire personality. Just being an American. You know, like he's just like stealing his gimmick. So I kind of like that because I feel like it when he's around, it's less hoorah American because the WWE always has to do some bullshit like that for some reason. So I just feel like Cody being around minimizes the bullshit because he is just a good wrestler and cuts a good promo. That isn't dumb. That isn't whatever. You know?
I don't watch promos. Aaron, are you excited about this match? Are you gonna watch this match? Are you gonna be there?
Well, I'm gonna be there, so yeah, I kind of have to.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be one of your bathroom breaks?
No, but looking at this card, there's no bathroom breaks. No
Aaron,
bangers.
Just take a water
Aaron,
bottle, bro.
what do you think of John Cena?
I mean,
Why'd you cross your arms?
that's my reaction. That's what I think. Like
What does that mean, Aaron?
I just stopped caring. Like they're
Do you,
like when he turned heel in like March and then all this build up to WrestleMania, like it was kind of exciting. Like he was like talking hella shit, him and Cody did these fantastic promos. And then after that, he wins the title and he's just like the same old shit where he comes out on SmackDown, cuts a promo, gets beat up. Following week, comes out, cuts a promo, gets beat up. Following week, comes out, cuts a promo, gets beat up. And then he has a match at the PLE. He wins by hitting him with the title. And then next storyline, same shit. It's just very repetitive. And I feel like hopefully it changes soon. We're halfway through his last year in WWE, so I'm expecting some changes from here in SummerSlam.
okay, I like that summary. Do you still want an apology?
I've been waiting. Like bro's on the clock.
Okay, I think we already know how Omar feels. I think I don't care about this match. I don't know. I don't. Are you guys ready to move on?
Yeah, I don't really care about that much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
Okay.
excited to do the whoa as it and yeet.
Yeah. That
Yeah, you
that's
know what? The
cool.
entrances might be pretty cool. Yeah. And then they're going to be super boring. Okay. So, Alexa Bliss, my girl Rhea Ripley, who I think has the best entrance right now in the wrestling, besides your boy Cero Miedo. Roxanne Perez,
Oh, my
Julia,
girl.
Naomi, Stephanie Baquer. So I watched Stephanie Baquer the other day. I think that was her, right? She had a match with somebody, and I thought she did a really good job to qualify. Um, Rhea Ripley's my girl, man. That's probably my favorite wrestler right now. Um, my daughter likes Alexa Bliss because of the name. I know you guys like Roxanne Perez.
She's the truth,
Um,
bro. The
and she
truth.
likes Naomi too.